Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Young Abachi. This is episode 196. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify by searching Blog Access 101. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Here today with Bobby. What up, Bobby?
What up, Rob? How you doing?
Not much, man. Jump right into it. You know, well, we can start. We'll start off with the NBA All Star Saturday, which was
Shoot.
completely abysmal.
We can start with the Rising Stars too. Jesus Christ. I think let's just go through the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um, Kenny was definitely off the alcohol yesterday.
oh yeah, he was definitely drinking the Henny. He's definitely partaking that NBA sponsorship of Hennessy.
Yo,
And NBA should know better. Hennessy and Negroes does not mix very well.
bro, he when I say he was drawing that, like he was going in on the dunk committee. Then he drawed me talking about the Sabrina and shoot for the W.
That's
I
nah,
was
he was
like, all
wilding.
right. I was like, all right,
That
that's
that
push now.
he was wilding. He was wilding. She outscored most of the three-point competitors.
Yeah, I was like, all right, Kenny, you doing too much now. But I know you were talking about the skills challenge before we started. You saying it, I mean, I still like the skills challenge. I feel like it's nice. How they broke it up now, like the teams, number one picks, and then all stars.
I just think it's gonna get redundant, kind of like you know how they had the shooting stars with the legend, the WNBA player and stuff.
That used to be lit though.
Yo, that was lit. To me, that was lit. I like that. To have the legend of the team.
Never understood why they got rid of it, but yeah.
I guess it took too long, but like that's on the NBA for like you just give them a minute. Be like, hey man, you got to make this shot in a minute. Fuck, like
Yeah, and I feel like it was also giving like good marketing to the WNBA, like you doing the part
yeah.
well, WNBA, NBA, and I feel like they need to bring that back. I know they had homegirl I went to school with in high school. She played a celebrity game. They still got like WNBA, but I feel like they need to have continue to involve more WNBA stars and even former
I
stars.
I think you do a mixed gender 3-point shootout.
I'm with it.
Like I'm with that. Some of these girls shoot better than these guys. Like there's no offense. Donovan Mitchell only takes about how many threes a game?
What, 4, 5?
Yeah, he should not be in the 3-point shootout. There should be if you don't take more than 5 attempts,
I don't know how Buddy Hill wasn't in that joint. That shit was crazy to me.
that's because he's not a star and he got traded from the Pacers.
True that.
I'm
True that.
just saying it's the truth. They don't want Buddy back up in there. They like, oh no,
Politics is crazy.
you're at the foe. Don't get me wrong, I'm agree with you, but my whole thing is like they're trying to make All-Star Saturday star driven, you
Mm.
know? And I get it. You know, if you look at most of the competitors in the 3-point contest, they were all-stars. And it's not as taxing on your knees and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like man, they need to bring back the shooter. Like back in the day, man, Jason Capone was never gonna be no all-star, but they're gonna let that thing loose in that 3-point shootout.
I think I agree. They should bring back the shooters, but it's nowadays it's more about the star brand on it. Who's
Sadly.
gonna tune in to watch? Are you gonna tune in to watch Jason Capono, Buddy Hill, Kyle Korver, and stuff? Are you gonna tune in to watch Dame Lillard, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Cat, Carl Anthony Towns? He a clown. And then like who
Yes.
you gonna tune in to watch?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, man, but I feel like some of the stuff getting a little bit too political now to the point where they don't even use logical sense. Like it's a 3-point shootout, not a bring all the stars out to shoot. It's like bring the best shooters go off against the best shooters. I don't care. They
Oh no,
got
I agree. It should be the best shooters versus the best shooters. It's still exciting regardless. Like me personally, like you had Trey Young. You had good 3-point shooters. I just feel like Donovan Mitchell shouldn't have been in it. That's just my opinion.
yeah, they was a little drawing with that one. But I feel like, and then with the dunk contest, man, at this point, man, it's nice to finally see they finally got a star in there with Jalen Brown. But I don't really like he gets a lot
What?
of posterizers, but I don't think he
Why? Why was Jalen Brown in the finals? It
because
should have been topping.
that should tell you everything. But I mean, yeah,
That's where they messed up. First off, Jalen Brown was so bad. Don't get me wrong, he made his dunks on his attempts with the dunk talent, but it was just bad dunks. He is an in-game dunker.
Yeah,
He is.
I feel like he do something like the same thing like when Rudy Gay was a dunk contest back in the day. He would get penalized because the shit he would do in dunk contests, the shit he would do actually in the game, and that's probably why like oh we seen that before, like, but it's
And
like
that's my whole point. Half those guys, I don't even think I saw Obi Toppin, Jaime Vasquez. I was like, I know who they trying
yeah,
to.
athletic as fuck. I loved his game.
I know who they were trying to pander for that one.
Oh boy.
Get into that Mexico crowd.
Yeah,
Hey,
I feel like they need to like if they gonna bring these stars, some of these niggas gotta be in a dunk contest. Like obviously Bron's too old at this point. Like he's not doing that shit.
I
Dunk.
ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if Bron did it one time, but I don't think he ever gonna do it. And that's the whole thing. These stars are copying LeBron because LeBron didn't do it. Because here's the thing: Jordan did it because of Dominique did it. Then Kobe did it because Jordan did it. Same with Vince.
Mhm.
And then after Kobe did it, it's like, okay, cool. And then you had, of course, then you had the dunk contest that killed all dunk contests with Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. And then, of course, it went downhill because you had D Wade as a horrible judge, and then people were like, man, this judging is trash. I'm not doing this. And then you have LeBron saying, I'm not going to do it. And you heard Josh said, like, hey, I'm not doing it because they scared to get, it's gonna be social media. That's what these players are more worried about, getting slander on social media. Don't they know they get slander regardless? The
Facts.
comment section is always ready to roast. They get
Facts.
slandered for walking down the street.
Like you definitely need your bread. They tripping.
And I'm like, bro, should the NBA pay them more? Yes, I do agree for these challenges, but the stars need to take initiative to set up for the next generation. Like, this is money. This is how you garner money in your pockets and set up them deals. But hey, I'm preaching to the choir. You know how that goes. Um, let's talk about the Rising Stars Challenge. That was okay, even though they look trash. Victor's team looked trash. I watched that joint. That looked trash.
Yeah, I mean, because shit, man, I was like, 'cause it's like now, I wasn't really too impressed by it. Um, Especially when there wasn't too many Sixers guys out there. So I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even really watch that jump Friday. I forgot what I was. I think I was.
I watched that and I watched the Celebrity Game. Celebrity Game's a joke. You got a bunch of no names. Like, no, I'm sorry, they're not a bunch of no names. You got Kai Cenat, a bunch of influencers out there trying to play basketball. Besides Michael Parsons, your boy MVP of the Celebrity Game,
Oh,
and CJ Stroud.
legend,
He put
legend.
up 37 he put up 37, which was crazy. I gotta give Michael Parsons his credit. And he caught a body too. But let's talk about you know what they should incorporate in replace of the dunk contest?
I want to hear this.
King of the court. We need to see them ones, man. I need to see
Oh, that
them
might
ones.
actually work. Yeah,
Hey, you do a three dribble max. Oh my gosh, you about to see some of the best three dribble max.
yeah. They can like get some of them like them basketball influencer bulls that be out there be doing all the one-on-ones on YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah, and think they can and think they're gonna play against yo, can you imagine Kyrie and KD? And then and then each round you go to a different spot on the court where you start. So like sometimes you do it from the post, sometimes you do it from the high above the free throw line, or
mhm.
sometimes you just do it from three to give you space. And you make it hard shit, be like, hey, you got three dribbles, half court.
Hmm.
You might give Giannis out there a chance because then he'll just be like, shoot, I'm going all the way with
Yeah,
that
Giannis
travel step.
at that half court, he gonna have to chuck up them threes, hit the hell out of backboard. Thinking of his brother, man. His brother needs to retire. They had a video of him smoking layups, 8-second call. I'm like, oh, he gotta retire.
Dog, at this point, I feel like the NBA just puts him out there because they love the attention on social and the it's free promo.
Poor guy.
It's free promo. He making money off that stuff. It's free promo.
No, that's real, man. They say like use your resources. He definitely did that.
Also, too, if we're gonna do the mixed gender 3-point shootout
Mhm.
challenge, hey, we need that Boogie and Brittany Griner. Yo, the world wants to see that. We want to see that contest. Yo, everybody want to see that one-on-one.
You still
They
hooping
got to
though?
give us that. Boogie versus Brittany Griner. They got to give us that one-on-one.
Boy,
You know you watch it.
I probably would, man, because there's probably nothing else better. But
The
I don't think
commentary will
Boogie
be
got any
hilarious.
moves left in him though.
The commentary will be hilarious.
You are hilarious.
It would. It would be hilarious. Even though Kenny was really drinking and that stuff he
yo,
was saying.
yo,
Kenny
Kenny was
was
blasted.
I'm telling you, he enjoyed that NBA Hennessy deal. He was like, shoot, I got a bottle right here. About to have some fun.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, he is dumb drunk. Yo, it's like
He was
crazy.
saying some wild stuff. And even I was like, okay, yo, you going out of line. You kind of
I was like, oh, all right, if somebody got cut his mic. When he said she got shoot from W line, I was like, oh, yeah, he drunk his stuff right there.
oh I
I
know.
know he don't say that
Hey,
to the public.
I am waiting for the apology to come up today.
Oh, it's coming because like he ain't
It's
got no.
coming on the All-Star. It's coming.
He was drawing that entire drum with that. I was like, come on, Ken, you don't say that, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you can't say stuff like that. You really can't. You can't say that stuff. So it was just like, all right, man.
yeah, man. But let's jump to the NBA All Star prediction, man. I mean, as we all know, it's probably gonna be the West by a lot. So I'm gonna try to put this ticket in on FanDuel before they lock it, and I
I
can't. We
got the
can't.
West by 30.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be
Are
that
they
bad.
still doing are they doing a game or are they still doing the rules to target score stuff?
I think they still doing the target score from what I
Okay.
saw.
Here's my thing. They could have kept the NBA, they could have kept it the way it was last year. The
Mhm.
biggest thing about the NBA is they should have changed out the captains. I think that's what made that point so boring with them picking the teams. It was
Mhm.
the same captains. How
Yeah,
many
yeah,
times-
it was a cute John.
Like, yo, change out the captains.
But, I,
Like,
but I'm glad they finally brought back East versus West, man. Because I'm like, it's cool to try new things, man. But some things don't need to be touched.
bro, I'm telling you, that joint was funny. It was funny because like, dog, you're picking the teams.
Yeah.
And I would have mixed it up. I would have been like, yo,
Who,
you
who, who got picked late? I think it was what? It was
Jokic
yeah, it was like, damn. That
and
was
Rudy too, and Rudy Gobert all the time too. They said, forget Rudy.
we're not worried about him.
They said Rudy ain't gonna do nothing. It's an all-star game. But my whole point is you could have switched it up in the sense of like, all right, just like the coaches can be, you can't have the same coach 2 years in a row, can't have the same captain 2 years in a row. Giving other people, you would have been marketing other players, even this younger generation too.
Yeah, I mean that
You
makes
know?
sense. They just want to
And then
keep
also
whoever got the
too,
highest votes.
you should have did it when it was like, yo, you could pick from anybody, not just the starters and stuff. I know it's an honor to be an all-star starter, but if you look at it now, technically being an all-star starter is no different than all-star starter. It's just like, yo, you get extra money on your contract because you were an all-star, but it doesn't signify that if you were a starter enough, if that makes sense, right? Compared to all NBA.
No, that's real.
Like, I really feel like you should have just did, hey, we just gonna give you, hey, you got a pool of players, pick from those who got received the highest votes, you know?
Mhm.
Now it should just be like, yo, if you made the all-star name and you just pick, and also too, you let some players comment. I ain't gonna lie, I would let Draymond commentary on that player
Hey, I
picking.
ain't gonna lie, bro. He was looking like a natural. I mean, obviously he been up there for a little bit now, but he was
But
looking like
can
a
you
natural.
can you imagine Draymond commentating on the players getting picked? Bro, I would be like, yo, this is great ATV.
Yeah, Draymond is a funny boy,
I would
bro.
let Draymond. Who else would I let commentate? Oh, you do the collab with ESPN. I'd be like JJ and Richard Jefferson.
Bro, they got that shit crazy. They got a promo John with Luka Doncic over 10 and a half. Is he injured or something?
Over 10 and he probably not gonna even want to play. He probably like, man, I ain't trying to play.
Yeah, because that John look that I was looking at it like, huh?
He probably don't want to play.
Yeah, I'm
Who's the coach of the West?
great question.
Is it Finch?
Um, yeah, I low key forgot.
And then you got Doc Rivers coaching the East.
Yes, yeah, that's
Like, yo, I'm sorry, but There's so much they could have done with that and made it better that they didn't try. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
if I'm
kind of
Adam
treacherous.
Silver,
They had date to have yeah, it's Finch, yeah.
yeah, if I'm Adam Silver, I'm literally like, hey, forget the whole starters and reserves thing because technically, if you make All Star, you still get extra money. It's not as dignified as making an All NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
They got
still make they say, oh, you made an All Star game in your contract because I don't think there's no price difference if you were a starter or reserve. You know,
yeah, but I'm like 10 points for Luca. It's crazy.
probably don't care. He probably like,
Jeez.
I'm chilling.
I'm looking at the Anthony Davis on 15. I'm like, yeah, I don't really trust that because I know he ain't playing too much because then he injury prone.
Bro, half them players aren't playing that much. You
Yeah.
think Finch is gonna play? Yo, if I'm Finch, and this is a strategic move, be like, hey Shay, all them people, I'm be like, hey, I'm about to play y'all through the wire. About to play y'all minutes. Y'all gonna All-Star break. This ain't no break for y'all. Shit, I'm trying to win the championship. F this. Same with Doc. If I'm the mom's like, hey, Giannis, dang, I give y'all out there, hey, I'm gonna give y'all 1 to 2 minutes a quarter, and I'll be happy with that. All the
They,
rest of y'all, oh yeah, y'all playing like a real NBA game. Let's go.
they got Holly Burton over under 15 and a half. I'll take that. Because you know they're gonna be dicking off of him.
Uh, it's gonna be such a bad. I think it's gonna be a bad game in the sense of like, what's the point?
Yeah. I'm looking at this looking at Steph John 21. That's not a bad John.
Oh, Steph might come off the bench and score some crazy points.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how many. I'm looking at three to see what they got for him.
Or they setting up D Book to promote his shoe.
Oh, good point. Good point. Good point.
It's just probably true. They probably setting up D Book, but like, hey, yeah, promote that shoe. Promote that shoe. Promote that shoe. Promote that shoe. You know how it goes with that. Promote that shoe.
Player rebounds. Yeah, I think Bam should get 5 rebounds. That's nothing too crazy.
Said Bam should get 5 rebounds. Man, you know what they should do for the All-Star game?
Well,
Have finals implications. Winner gets home court for the finals.
you would think.
That will make it more competitive.
Yeah, I promise you, people will be out there more doing more things.
Like, who cares if it's the AFC, if it's Miami? Like, Miami has already proven, like, hey, y'all, you can be the first seed and get knocked out by the AFC, and we don't care. We do not care about home court. We come in to lace up our shoes and play.
Like
Because I heard that argument somewhere. I was like, bro, nobody cares about home court.
I'm playing this John, so I'm doing a 2.5 West John. Shea Alexander over 17 and a half.
Yeah.
Jokic over 6.
Mm-hmm.
And Halliburton over 15. Let me put that
Oh,
in
he
there.
win an All-Star MVP if the East win.
That's crazy. That they're not winning.
Oh, they're not winning. But if Howard Burton gonna go and try to put on the show, he gonna win. Have you seen the NBA how they trying to they want him to be the next face? And he
Yeah,
light skinned
that's why I said at 15. I said I'd take it.
and he light skinned too. Man, new face of the league. You know how it is. Light skins in now. Patrick Mahomes, Steph Curry, Tyrese Halliburton.
Hey yo, out of pocket.
I'm not out of pocket. It's the truth.
That's real. But man, you got any locks today for All Star Weekend?
Well, yeah, the West wins. Everything else don't matter. That's the lock. I am not. That's the lock.
Yo, you are funny, dog.
You know it's true though. The West wins. Who on the East? Who they going? There's the West starting lineup. Jokic, Bron, KD,
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly.
Shea, and Luca.
No Embiid either. Baby.
Giannis about to be looking by himself out there.
Damn, I should put on my ticket. He's definitely a try hard in the All Star game.
Oh yeah, he trying to win MVP. How
Facts.
about he try harder for his coach?
How about his coach try hard for him? Fuck.
Shoot. How about he stop taking triple travels?
True that. But all right, man. Appreciate you coming out.
Of course, always. Cause
All right,
all right,
cuz.
man. You
Be
have a
good.
good Sunday. Good story. Good podcast.
Yes,
Man, we're
sir.
gonna have to find some stuff to talk about next week.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
there's some stuff.
March
College
Madness.
basketball.
Yeah,
College basketball.
yeah. I forgot we still in February. I'm thinking it's about to be March next week. We still got another week of this February.
Nah, the summer gonna be drastic.
Crazy work. Facts.
Well, we got until April to the draft.
Yeah, football. Hopefully dial to something
In
right.
June, we got the NBA draft, but this draft is trash.
Yeah,
And then we got a month of MLB baseball. I mean, we could say some things, but baseball don't get good until after July.
fact though.
All right, cuz. I'll talk to you later.
All right, cuz.
Peace.